Hi there, and welcome back to Storytime with Brianda, where you send it and I tell it. Get your snacks and popcorn ready because this is going to be a good one. The title of this story is My Best Friend Dated My Ex Behind My Back. Yup, you heard that right. My best friend and I had been very close for about almost 8 years. We met in high school and basically grew up together. She knew everything about my life, my family, my struggles, and even my relationships, especially my relationship with my ex. We dated for about 2 years, and honestly, at the time, I really thought he was the love of my life. But the relationship eventually fell apart. We argued constantly, and I even found out that he was flirting with other girls online. After so many nights of tears and lots of stress, I finally decided to break up with him. It was very painful, of course, but I knew that it had to get done. During that difficult time, my best friend was the one that was there for me the most. She listened to me cry, she listened to me vent about the breakup, and even told me that I deserved much better. That's why what happened next felt like the biggest betrayal ever. A few months after the breakup, I noticed some very strange behavior from my best friend. My best friend became very secretive about her phone. When I would walk into the room, she would quickly stop texting or would lock her screen. At first, I didn't think much of it and just brushed it off. Until one day, a mutual friend came up to me and asked me, "Are you okay with them dating?" I looked at her confused and asked, "Who?" She looked surprised and said, your best friend and your ex?" My stomach dropped to the floor. I honestly thought she was joking around. "There's no way," I said. "She would never do that to me." But the look on her face told me she was serious, and it was not a joke. Apparently, several people had seen them holding hands around town. My heart started racing. I immediately texted my best friend and asked if we could meet up. We met up later that day, and I decided to ask her directly, "Are you seeing my ex-boyfriend?" At first, she denied it and said that people were probably just starting rumors. But I could tell that she was avoiding eye contact. So I told her what our mutual friend had told me. The room went quiet. Then she finally admitted the truth. They had been seeing each other for 2 months. My heart broke into a million pieces. I asked her, "What about all the things you told me after we broke up? You even told me I deserved better than that." She looked guilty and said, "Well, the thing is, he's nicer to me and treats me different." As if that made things any better. Like, what the heck? Hearing her say that hurt way more than I expected. It almost felt as if she was saying that the way he treated me didn't matter. She knew how hurt I was after I broke up with him, and she even told me that I deserved better, but yet went behind my back and started dating him. Like, what? I asked her one final question. I asked, "Did you ever think about how this would affect me or us?" She didn't have an answer. All she said was that she didn't want to lose either of us. She didn't want to lose him as a boyfriend, and she didn't want to lose me as her best friend. But the reality of it is that she already made that choice. After that conversation, our friendship was never the same. I slowly started distancing myself from her, and I don't talk to her anymore. Trust is hard to rebuild after it's been broken. And the truth is, it hurts more to lose a best friend than to lose a boyfriend. Because she could have picked any guy out there, any, but she decided to pick my ex-boyfriend, her best friend's ex-boyfriend at that. Like, come on now. Did she really think everything was going to be cool, that I was going to be okay with it? Absolutely not. Sometimes I wonder something that still bothers me till this day. Did their relationship start after we broke up? Or did this start while we were still together? Has anything like this ever happened to you guys before? If yes, share with us in the comments. To be honest, something similar happened to me in the past, but I'll leave that for another story time. This was Storytime with Brianda, where you send it and I tell it. If you would also like to share your story, please send it to the email below. See you next time. Bye!